Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading is about the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. So, pick the deck that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate predictions, guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Are you in the mood for something very classic? This was the most prominent tarot deck just before the rise of the Rider-Waite. Or maybe you want something Italian for today. Or why not this one? It says Egyptian, but it's actually from France too, just like Marseille. So which is it going to be? Pick carefully, and when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first deck, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. Number 1, this is always something nice to begin a reading with. It is the sudden arrival of the solution to a small to medium financial problem that you have. So it's not quite enough money to buy a new car or to buy a new house, but it's enough money, let's say, to cover your mortgage for this year or the first 3 months installation for your new car, okay? So it's that kind of energy. It's not huge, small to medium, but it's going to help a lot. Another example, if it's not a car or a house that you're worried about, maybe you're going on vacation. So it's not enough money to pay for like a luxury vacation, but it's enough money, say, to upgrade from economy to business class or even first class, okay? So there's a small to medium inconvenience or issue in your life right now. The money out of the blue, it will just arrive, likely from an earth sign, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, if you have these people in your life, there is going to be something to celebrate in their life. Maybe they're going to get a big promotion, a big bonus. They're going to win the lottery, okay? A huge windfall for them. And you're going to benefit too in a small to medium way. So this is someone close to you, okay? When I said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it doesn't just mean like your neighbor that you don't really know or a colleague that you're not really close with. This is someone who is close with you enough to give you a share of their blessings, okay? So yeah, that's always lovely. Monetary gifts. What else? Second thing that will happen to you in this week ahead, it looks like, in addition to the earth sign, and we know what that is, that's the monetary part of your reading, a Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus, okay? Both of these cards are Scorpios. Sun, Rising, Venus, they are going to be your savior. Let's call it that, your savior in this week, okay? In more ways than one, because these are mirrors, echoes of each other. So it's more than one, at least 2, 3 things in your life that could go wrong or might have already gone wrong. The Scorpio is going to save you. Just as an example, see how it resonates with you. Maybe your reputation at work right now or in your neighborhood is not the best. Maybe gossip, rumors are spreading around about you. It's the Scorpio that will set things right. And even if it's true, whatever this bad news is in regards to you, the Scorpio is the one who's going to stand up for you and say, no, you know what? Who cares? This person is an amazing person. None of us is perfect. We all have our own flaws. Let's stop talking about him or her behind their back. Okay, so it's a Scorpio. And that's just an example. That's like the emotional aspect. It could be something else entirely. Maybe you're applying for a job and it's really difficult because there are so many other candidates that are just as good as you, if not better, honestly, when it comes to their background and experience. But it's the Scorpio who vouches for you, okay? Who recommends you and says you're the right person for the job. So see how that resonates? Because I'm sure you already know, you already have an inkling of who I'm talking about. A Scorpio that has your back, they really are going to save the day, the week for you in the coming 7 days. So yeah, thank God for that, Scorpio. What else is going to happen to you in the week ahead? Whether you're a man or a woman, you are going to feel so beautiful, so hot, if I can call it that, so attractive. This is an overflow of self-love and self-esteem. And it's a mix of the physical and the mental. What do I mean by that? Maybe physical. You buy this new dress or you get this new haircut and it just makes you feel so good about yourself. Or maybe you're trying to gain muscle or lose weight, and this is the week when you finally achieve that. So you feel so good about yourself and it emanates from you. It's like you're glowing because you have that confidence inside of you. So you feel so good, you look so good, everyone's noticing it. That is the physical aspect. The mental aspect, what I'm talking about is, for example, maybe someone compliments you, okay? Just out of the blue, a stranger on Monday or Tuesday compliments you, says you smell amazing or your skin looks flawless. And you take it to heart in a good way. So then the rest of the week and the rest of the month and the rest of the year, starting in that beautiful small moment of compliment, you feel great about yourself. You notice things about yourself that you didn't realize before, like your eyelashes are actually really long and pretty. Or, something else, like your hair is actually so shiny. And your skin, it's very rosy. It's like someone triggers that positive thought. Someone calls to your attention that, hey, you're attractive, you're beautiful, you're handsome. And then that's the beginning of everything. It begins this week a more positive way of you seeing yourself. So again, I know they are women, but even if you're a man, you're just going to feel so sassy in the best way possible. This is like appreciating yourself, your vessel, how you look. And it's more than that. I know that the way I've said it so far, it seems small. Like, someone compliments you or you think your hair looks great. It's more than that. It's way bigger than that. This is a major arcana card and this is a queen. Are you kidding me? So it's huge. It changes this week. It changes the way you see yourself entirely. It's like all of your insecurities fade into the background. Not just within this week, but starting this week and from here on out. You know what I mean? And then you just start seeing the best features that you have, the best of yourself. And you know what? It doesn't just have to be about your body, about your looks. Maybe someone notices how good you are at singing or dancing or presenting at work. And then again, positively, you take it to heart, the comment that they give you, the positive feedback that they give you. And you realize, I am so amazing at this. And not a lot of people have this skill or this talent. And I'm so blessed. And I'm going to love and appreciate myself more. Okay, so it's one small moment that triggers it, but it's like a domino effect. From here on out, you are going to worship yourself. And that may sound narcissistic to you, but it's not, okay? It's not like shallow vanity. It's self-love, like I said earlier, So this is huge. This is really big. I mean, these are external circumstances, right? Someone helps you out financially. Someone helps you with your reputation, with your emotions. This one is way bigger than both. This is internal. This is how you see yourself. This is how you value yourself. So congratulations on that. What else? 4 out of 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. Wow. Something worth celebrating when it comes to family. If you are a mom or a dad, then it could have something to do with your children, your partner. If you're unmarried, it could be your parents, your siblings, or if you are not at all in touch with your family, it could be reconciliation. Or if you think reconciliation with your family is impossible, then this is about the family that you chose. Your closest friends, the people that you live with, okay? The person that you choose to love there is something worth celebrating there. And it's not about you. You know how this one is like 110% about you, your self-esteem. This one, it's them that has something to celebrate, but you share in their joy, and the joy, the happiness, the blessings cascade to you as well. So maybe it's your partner that gets this huge promotion or huge signing bonus, or maybe your children like win some talent competition. It makes you feel so proud as a parent. Or maybe your parents were ill and now they're great. Like there's just some sort of miracle that happened during their past checkup with the doctor, and everything is just cleared, and yeah, they're healthy again. So something huge worth celebrating. Those are examples. You tell me which one applies to you. What do you think is something that if it happens with your family, you're going to be jumping for joy? So that is taking place. And you know what? I'm not a doctor, so I don't usually make predictions like this. But this is the card of Cancer. Okay, the zodiac sign Cancer, but it mirrors the illness Cancer. So if someone in your life, someone close to you, someone that you love, has this disease, then it could be the reversal of that. Okay, remission, the healing, the curing of this situation, right? So that could resonate for some of you specifically, but it's that kind of huge thing. You know what I mean? Like cancer being fixed, you know, this illness just going away. Something truly worth crying about in a positive way, right? So that is the thing that is being celebrated. And you know what? That was kind of a downer. It sounded kind of sad. It could be the other extreme. It could be that someone's getting married. Maybe that sister or that aunt that you thought would never find their soulmate. Now they're no longer sad. They're no longer depressed. They're going to get married, and you're like the maid of honor or the bridesmaid, and they're going to pay for your flight to the Maldives or wherever the wedding is, and they're going to pay for your dress. So you know what I mean? When it cascades to you too, it's not just like you sharing in their joy. There's also a tangible effect, benefit for you, whatever this is. So yeah, family, okay? Celebration regarding family. You will hear some news and you're going to be ecstatic about it this week. Last but not least, what will happen to you in the week ahead? Great news. Maybe even bigger than this, because this is like minor arcana, major arcana, and these are both major. So even bigger than this. Amazing news, amazing improvements, amazing experiences when it comes to love, okay? If you have been desperate to meet someone, to find someone, they are coming in now. And it's going to be someone who is 10 times even better, hotter, smarter, and richer too, why not, than you expected, okay? And if you are coupled with someone and it's not going well and you thought, okay, you know what, let it be what it will be. If this relationship is going to end, then yeah, fine, I'm going to be okay with it. It's like you just surrendered, you just gave up. No, there's going to be a huge improvement in your connection. There's going to be like a grand gesture of love and romance from your partner, okay? So whatever your situation is, love is non-existent, it's coming. Love is fading, oh, it will grow again. Love is perfect, it's going to be 100 times even more perfect if that's possible, okay? So the sun is here to shine happiness on your romantic life. So it looks like a major week. Honestly, we have some mundane things happening, but internal things as well, something to do with family and something to do with love. So enjoy your week. I hope you like this reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose Tarocchino Mitelli, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. Number 1, you are going to be receiving a lot of love from the authority figures in your life. People who can influence your life, you know, powerful ones. If, let's say, you're a student, then this is professors loving you up, not in a scandalous way, but let's say they loved your essay, your thesis, the way you presented something in class. And from here on out, they have a lot of respect and regard for you, okay? Or if you're someone who has a corporate job, then we are talking about your manager, the C-suite, the CFO, the CEO, the CMO, falling in love with your work, with your contribution to the company, and therefore recommending you later on, not this week, for say a promotion or a transfer to a better department, or to have a bigger salary. But yeah, the authority figures in your life showing you a lot of love, respect, esteem, and regard. And that's always positive, okay? Whether or not you like them back or love them back, these people can control your life. I'm not saying you have no control of your life, but because of their position intrinsically, they have power over you one way or another. So it's always a good thing when they're seeing your values, how amazing you actually are, your worth, and what you contribute to, whether this is, again, a company or the family. Why not? It could be your parents, or it could be your partner if you are financially reliant on a partner, okay? So yeah, professors, teachers, it doesn't have to be one person. This is the 8 of Wands, so it's more than one, okay? But the authority figures in your life showing you a lot of love this week. Always positive. What else? In the week ahead, this is karma for a woman who hurt you, okay? This woman, the devil is coming for her, okay? So, this is someone, okay, let's describe her personality. This person is actually accomplished and smart. This person has a positive reputation, but they are known for being kind of cold. Okay, they're not known for their kindness. They're not evil per se. This card is not about them. This is about karma coming for them. They're not evil per se, but they can be emotionally detached. They can be cruel when they think it's called for. They can be ruthless. And yeah, they were in that state when they dealt with you one way or another in the past few weeks or months. Okay, but a woman who is, accomplished and smart, and, people kind of look up to her. This is a queen after all. She did something truly unfair to you, an abuse of power, okay? An abuse of influence, and the devil will drag her to hell now. Not literally, but you know what? Maybe literally. I hope not. Maybe that's too harsh, but yeah. Karma, cosmic justice is coming for them now, right? How the tables have turned, or as they say in the office, how the turntables. But yeah, that's what's going to happen to her. So that's always good news for you. So that's who she is, the way I described her. But for some of you specifically, this is an air sign, okay? Libra, Gemini, but yeah, more Libra. I'm hearing more Libra, okay? So yeah. Sun, rising, Venus. But yeah, Gemini and Aquarius too. Maybe for some of you, this is a general reading after all. But that woman, the one that I described, if you know someone like that who hurt you, she's the one who is getting dragged to hell in the week ahead. I hope you're happy about that. What else will happen to you in the coming week? Oh, a very positive, shocking, surprising, life-changing announcement. Okay? It could be, oh my God, I know it sounds so sensational, but with these two cards, both major arcana cards, wish come true, true calling, an awakening, an enlightenment. It could really be winning the jackpot at the lottery, okay? Getting that call, receiving that call, that's what the trumpet is about, receiving a call that you won millions and millions of this and that, okay? Or it could be getting a promotion you didn't even apply for, getting a job you didn't even know was open, right? Getting hired by a company that you didn't even apply for, you didn't even know they were hiring, okay? But it's a call, right? For 90% of you, it's a literal call. This announcement will come through the phone, okay? Someone calling you and telling you, you want this money, or you get this inheritance. Did you know that your grandmother has a sister who left this estate and that amount of money and blah, 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 and you are next in line to inherit it. So it's something shocking and surprising. And you know what? With this card, this is the illusion card, and it's the first one here. When you first get this call, I am telling you, it's so funny. You're going to think that it's a scam or a prank, like it's a friend playing a joke on you, or it's some sort of scammer, and you're gonna block the number. You're gonna react that way one way or another. But then there are going to be other confirmations. You blocked the number, so they call with a different number, or they send an email, or they send a letter or they visit your home, or they contact someone else in the family, right? If it's indeed like a lawyer, who knows who is in the family, like the other people who will benefit from the inheritance and stuff like that. So it's so shocking, and it's so big that you're gonna think it's not true at first. With the illusion card, wish come true, but illusion card as well. It's a two-faced card, this one. But yeah, this is what's happening for you, okay? It's life-changing. And please return to the comments and let me know what it's about, because I am so curious to find out how it manifests for you, what kind of announcement this is. Oh my God, I just heard something very specific. It could also be a marriage proposal in public. I know those tend to happen only in the movies, but someone invites you out. Well, you're not someone, your partner or someone that you're dating, someone that you're seeing. And you thought it was just, a table at a restaurant, but apparently all of the diners are your friends and family, and then they propose to you on that night at that dinner, okay? So any announcement like that, big announcement, but for 80%, 90% of you, it's going to be a call, okay? A phone call, but announcement of some sort that changes your life from hermit to something much more prominent, okay? So yeah, it's going to be life-changing, and please let me know how that happens for you. What else? 4 out of 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. Exes coming back. Former flames, yes. Ex-lovers, yes. But also ex-friends, ex-managers, offering you a job again. Childhood friends. There doesn't have to be a rift or an argument or a breakup, okay? It could just be you were childhood friends. So then, of course, you moved on to different lives and different houses and different cities, maybe even different countries and continents. And now there's a reunion between you, okay? But yes, it could very well be that first love who crushed your heart coming back to apologize and to ask for your love again. And it's up to you if you want to accept them in your life, but clues as to who this could be. Water signs, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus. These people are going to return to your life this week. And it's not a part of the prediction. Whether you accept them back, whether if you do accept them back, it's going to be different this time around. We don't know. This reading is only what will happen in the week ahead, and what will happen is they will return. This is more than one person, okay? More than one person. Likely water signs coming back to apologize, or again, if there's nothing to apologize for, just returning in your life to begin a second chapter with you, right? So yeah, that sounds positive, I think. More positive than ominous. Last but not least, what else is there? The Ace of Cups, my God. Oh, okay, so this one, it's you. You know how earlier it was the water signs offering you love again, romantic and, platonic and familial. Yeah, but this one, it's you falling in love. Or if it's not quite love, it's the ace, so it's new beginning, something very fresh. falling in infatuation or being so attracted, okay, to an earth sign, particularly a Virgo, sun, rising Venus. And if the astrological sign, if the zodiac sign doesn't apply, then it's someone that you work with. Or if you don't have a job, you have a business, it's a client, it's a third-party supplier, you know what I mean? But it's someone that you work with when it comes to your source of income, okay? You feeling something for them. And maybe you're thinking, oh my God, that's so bad. That's so terrible and scandalous. I'm married. Well, then it's up to you what you do, but you will be feeling a sense of attraction for someone that you work with, for this person, okay? Earth sign, particularly Virgo, sun, rising Venus. Someone quite smart, someone who's like half introverted, half extroverted. For a lot of you, you already know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is your week ahead. This, I would say, is the biggest news. Oh my God. I do hope that it's something super duper positive, because we do know it's life changing for you. So I am wishing you the best in the week ahead and beyond. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third deck, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. Number 1, freedom. Okay? Freedom is finally coming for you. You tell me, what aspect of your life is making you feel trapped right now? Is it a toxic job? Well, you will get a different offer, okay, that will allow you to leave that place. Or you will get a financial windfall that will allow you to stay unemployed for like a year or 2, right? If it is a romantic relationship that you were trapped in, this is someone helping you escape, okay? Or you yourself deciding to help yourself, right? Just leaving, just, packing everything and just leaving this abusive, poisonous relationship, okay? But either someone steps in or you step in for yourself. But yeah, freedom is something that you are claiming this week ahead. Maybe it's not a relationship. Maybe it's not a job that you are trapped in. Maybe it's a friendship, okay? Or you know what? I know it sounds very profound and spiritual, but I just heard something. For some of you, your biggest enemy right now is yourself, okay? Addictive habits, self-defeating behavior, you are escaping from that. You are freeing yourself from that. So see which one applies to you, but just ask yourself, what is your prison right now? You will be freed from that in this coming week. What else? This is an offer that you will need to answer within the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, it's a very positive offer. It could be a job offer, it could be a love offer, it could be an offer to move to a different country. See how, how it manifests for you. But the caveat is that you will have to make the decision quickly. Okay, it's like, okay, we're hiring you for this job. We're not going to interview the others, but you need to give us a decision now. Okay, until tomorrow, you have 48 hours, 24 hours. Okay, like you have to rush, and it will involve a lot of change, a lot of logistics. Okay, but you will need to act fast. But once you do, it's going to be great. Okay, if you actually can muster the courage, the bravery to accept this offer, it's gonna work out. With this card, it's gonna work out. And with this card, it's going to give you a lot of peace of mind, right? A lot of serenity in your life. So something that will require you to act fast. An offer that the universe is advising you accept. What else is coming for you in the week ahead? Just good news all around. Okay, this is not one thing. This is many, many small things. Just hearing good news all around, okay? And it doesn't always have to be relevant to you. Of course, a lot of them will be about you specifically, but it's just the people around you too. Like, let's say you hear that your brother is getting married. Wow, that's amazing. You hear that your cousin gave birth to a healthy baby girl. Okay, so that's always amazing. Someone cute in the family. And you hear that your grandparents, they're no longer sick and they're stronger and they're recovering from whatever illness it was. Okay, it could be things like that, but also for you, it is maybe receiving a small bonus at work, or if you have your own business, this could be gaining a new client, someone that you were recommended to. Okay, if you have a shop or a store, this is like a lot of new customers coming in this week, right? So just good news like that all around. It could be something as small as finding like change in your pockets that you didn't know was there, and now you can buy, I don't know, an extra popsicle or something like that. But small good news all around, okay, throughout the whole week. It just doesn't stop. It's like Fortuna is on your side, okay? Just showering you with good news, right? Good announcements here and there throughout the whole week. So yeah, and I think these could be a part of that too, you know, this freedom that you get. Yeah, that's one good news, of course. Freedom, independence, your shackles being destroyed. And this one too, an offer of love or a job offer or an offer to make more money, right? To make a name for yourself. It's all there. So this is your answer. This is like the umbrella thing that will happen to you. The main thing so far that will happen to you in the week ahead is just good news is happening all around you. You're hearing good things left and right. So it's going to be a very positive week, in short, right? Number 4, something that will happen to you in the week ahead. Amazing. This is moving on. This is healing. Okay, this is general reading, so you know better than me what is the source of your heartbreak right now. What is making you cry right now? What is causing you pain right now? You are moving on from that. 3 swords becomes 4. Okay, so that means you just walk away from it. You're like, okay, I'm done with that chapter of my life, being weak, being a victim. Here I am now. Number 4, it's more stable, right? It's structured. It's more solid. This is where you are now. This is peace, serenity, stability, solidity, okay? Feeling good about yourself, about your heart, about your mind, and your soul. So this is you saying goodbye to a previous painful chapter of your life, just moving on, right? Now, because you do have the announcement card, it could be that someone comes in and helps you achieve closure. If it is that you got fired and that is from a previous job and that's what's hurting right now, it could be your former boss, manager, giving you a call or bumping into you at the park or at some restaurant and apologizing, saying that the decision unfortunately cannot be reversed by them, but they're so sorry about how everything went down and they are here to recommend you to a different company if you want a recommendation letter or you want to give them this person's number, okay, so that they could recommend you, so that they could vouch for you, then go ahead. So it could be like that. If it's love, if it's a heartbreak that caused your emotional pain, it could be that former flame apologizing, begging for you back. This reading doesn't say if you're going to accept them, but it does say that you're going to move on to a different chapter. Maybe with them again, a new start, or maybe by yourself or with a different person, okay? But with this card as well, I know it's separate, but they're related, right? Because they're right next to each other this way. It could very well be that we are talking of someone coming into your life to give you closure. And that's why you're able to move on. But for some of you, you don't need that. You don't need external validation. You, this week, give yourself closure. You, this week, give yourself permission to move on and to heal, right? But either way, this is amazing news. Who doesn't want healing in your week ahead, right? Whatever pain this is, it's going to be addressed in the coming week. Last but not least, something that will happen to you, okay, very positive, in the week ahead. This is a chance, my darling, I'm not kidding, a chance at fame and glory. And if those words are too big for you, then maybe popularity, increased positive reputation in your neighborhood, in your social circle, in your place of work, okay? People will be admiring you, idolizing you in the week ahead for something that you do, okay? For some of you, you already know what it is. Maybe right now you are preparing for a big presentation in the coming week. Well, it's that. It's going to go so well and everyone is going to applaud you. And not just the people in the room. The people in the room will tell the people outside the room that you did this and you did that and that you presented this and that this was your concept and your idea and your execution. And everyone is going to be so impressed by you. Look, he's holding a coin. So you could literally get a bonus, a salary increment, a promotion out of this. Okay, maybe not this week. Maybe that reward is for the next week or the next month, but it begins this week. The applause, the people witnessing your glory, how talented, how amazing you actually are. Okay, so that's just an example, a presentation at work. You could shine in other spaces too. Okay, maybe it's the first time that your social circle or your family is finding out that you're an astrologer or you know how to read palms. And they're going to be so impressed by everything that you say. Everything resonates with them. And they're going to be telling everyone that you do this. Oh my God, my friend is a fortune teller. He or she is so good at that. And you even get clients, paying clients out of it. Okay, I heard something very, very specific. It could be at a party. Some sort of party. It doesn't have to be like a rager, but it could be, say, a dinner party and you start reading someone's hands or talking to them about astrology, tarot, whatever else it is that you do. Maybe it has nothing to do with the esoteric things. Maybe it has something to do with music or gaming, but you display amazing skill. People are impressed. And it eventually becomes a source of income for you, paying clients, paying customers, okay? Or people asking for your advice, how to play this game, how to pass that level and whatnot, okay? So money, clients will emerge from this, but just within this week, it's applause, it's admiration, and honestly, it's worship, okay? From the people around you. So overall, a very positive week. We know that from this card, good news all around. You have healing, you have freedom, you have a quick decision to make, but it's going to turn out great. And then you have glory and fame too, and money to come with it. So congratulations. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.